puffing while I'm cleaning.
Hi guys, welcome back to another one of Aquadiction's fish room update, though it's probably more of a fish house than a fish room at this point. So this is our kitchen. We featured this in our last video. We specifically are growing these plants based on garden peat underneath a layer of substrate, and they're all doing fantastic. This is also our Santa Maria tank. It's not going to focus right now, but yeah. So we've had to cut these plants back twice now, I believe, and replant them because they are growing that fast, and that's fantastic for us. That's what we want. So yeah, that's our latest aquarium, which is in the kitchen on our middle rack, and there is also some yellow neocaridina in here, which we are moving to the hallway aquarium. So that's that one. Above the Santa Marias, we have our killifish tank. These are clown killifish. This is my partner's breeding project. Oh, there's one. And there's a few neos in here. We've been trying to breed these over the winter. It's not worked out. If we had more time, then we might have succeeded. However, we do have day jobs, so we've just made an executive decision. We are going to put these outside in our white cloud mountain minnow pond because there is so much Daphne out there that hopefully they'll breed, and any babies will survive. And when we empty the pond in the middle of, at the end of the summer, we will see if we've got any fry from these as well. How do you feel about that, babe? I know you're not happy.
No, it's fine. It's worth a try, isn't it?
Okay, I think that'll be fine. The temperatures are fine, and there's a lot of live food out there. So, what have we got? There's one male, clearly, and two females I can see. So I think
we have two males, two females, actually.
Okay, I think just get them out there. So my partner's going to grab these out, and we'll put them in the white cloud pond now. So my partner's caught out the clown killies, and there are indeed two pairs. So we're going to put these into the white cloud mountain minnow pond because there is so much Daphne in here. The temperatures are fine, and hopefully by the end of the summer we're going to have some fry from them because we haven't managed it in our little aquarium. So we'll give it a try. Regardless, they should be very happy out here because there is so much live food. So we'll see how that ends at the end of the summer. On to the next tank. Okay, next up we have our Ginkgo rubra crossed yellow line. German yellow female, which we're experimenting with. Still not dropped any fry yet. Hopefully soon. So we'll see how they turn out. And shifting right over to the right, we have our experimental neorite breeding tank. This has been a disaster. This has not worked. There's an absolute ton of eggs. We did the salt correctly from what we'd read from the internet. How do you feel about this one, babe? This was one of your projects.
Yeah, it's a dead end. It was a disaster.
Yeah, it didn't work. It's a shame. Like I said, there's a ton of eggs everywhere. They're just, nothing's hatched.
I think I just used the wrong salt.
I mean, you did use aquarium salt, to be fair, but it's just not worked as there's absolutely no snails that have hatched. So, okay, yeah. So this is going to be converted into probably another guppy cross breeding project. We'll see. It's definitely going to be dismantled in the next few days. Next over into our hallway, we have our much neglected. I think this is like a 250 litre, squeaky chair, 250 litre aquarium. This was one of our crosses, a Santa Maria with a yellow cobra. They all turned out mostly Santa Maria. I mean, I really like these fish. My partner really likes these fish. They are nice fish. If anyone in the UK would like these for free and can drive to us, please let us know. You can happily have all of them. Next over is a little 125 litre aquarium. For anyone that's seen our videos before, sorry, excuse me. This used to hold our Santa Marias, which now moved into the kitchen, and we've converted it. We've put in a lot of hydrophila polysperma at the back of the plant. It's got a peat base underneath the substrate, which is for us fantastic to grow aquarium plants with, and a lot of yellow neocardinas. Now, I wish anything like we have today was available when I first got into this hobby. When I was literally 5. My parents were broken up. I used to come over and visit my dad at the weekends, and one day he just got an aquarium, and I just walked into the house and I was like, wow, what is this thing of beauty in front of me? And I've just been hooked ever since. And I used to sorry, bore you with some history. I used to save up my dinner money when I was at school and not have any school dinner. I'd save up the money a week, and then when I'd visit my dad at the weekend, I'd have £5, which back then, because I'm old now, 43, used to buy you a lot of fish from the local store. So, but we never had anything like we do in the hobby today. You know, people like Corey from Aquarium Carp and those others that have championed our hobby, you know, we are so lucky. What we have today, we just didn't have back in the day. And all the people that have made effort to, you know, line breed all these shrimp and fish. We're so lucky. This hobby is amazing. So that's our little 120 litre aquarium and a little history lesson of my life. I'm sure you're bored. Boring. And moving on. The fish room, the first aquarium in the fish room is, as always, our 300 litre. So anyone that's been watching our videos, we've rescaped this one. We've got a lot of hydrophila semensis. No, sorry, oh my god, hydrophila polysperma. We do have some hydrophila semensis back there, but it's mostly hydrophila polysperma, which is growing quite well. It's not as grown as well as the same plant on a different substrate, but it is growing pretty well, so we're happy with that. We've converted this one into our Skittles tank, so mixed neocaridina, and just to see what we can pop out is quite interesting. We find this tank quite interesting. There's a lot of wild types. There's pretty much every colour you can think of, every shade. I find it very interesting. And the snails, so we've mixed. Our problem was we were thinking keeping the snails. Obviously we've got rabbit snails, we've got white Hercules snails, we've got some white wizard snails in here, we've got some neorite racers, but some of the rabbit snails in our other aquariums were, well, dying basically, and we put it down to the lack of food that was reaching the bottom, because we were keeping them with endless and guppies, and endless and guppies are quite voracious feeders, as you probably know. So keeping them separate in here seems to be working a lot better for them. We do have a couple of endless and guppies in here. There is a white Moscow at the top there, and there's 3 female. Where are they? They seem to be hiding. There is 3 female blue star endless in here. We're just going to attempt to do a little cross, but we're not going to overstock the aquarium. Oh, there's one up the back. Not that it's interesting. All female endless pretty much look the same, but we're going to not overstock this tank with guppies and endless. We're just going to have the cross, see how it turns out, then remove them. And the only reason we're putting them in here is just a lack of tank space. But if you've got snails and shrimp, you can't just keep them with endless and guppies and hope that they'll just survive. They do need some supplemental food, and if you've got endless and guppies, they will literally rinse it. So that could be my only tip for this aquarium. And if you're going to keep snails, I mean the shrimp, you're going to get high yield without guppies, but you know, even with guppies, you will still get a lot of baby shrimp. Yellow rabbit snail, awesome. Yellow rabbit snail, baby. Cool. So, very happy with that tank, the way it's going. Excuse the squeaky chair. And hopefully this will all be bushed up and we can start cutting it back soon. Yeah, that's that one. Next over is our Bloody Mary shrimp. We've just fed them a complete ton of these gorgeous shrimp. Wow. Babies everywhere. There's some pest snails. Do have some assassin snails in there. There's one taking a siesta. What the actual... I have absolutely no idea how that could have got in there, but it explains where all the baby shrimp have been going, I guess.
It is.
So that wire right back. Let me try. Get it, get it.
I'm trying. I was just moving the stuff out of the way.
Cool. Get it out. Ugh, glad that's over. It makes me feel dirty or something. Okay, so back to our fish room tour. These are our Vietnamese cardinal minnows. We've separated them and put them in a little display tank so we can get some footage of them. These possibly may be my favourite fish in the fish room right now. I just absolutely love these guys. So I'm thinking we're going to put these outside today in the pond with the long fin white cloud mountain minnows and the clown killers. So should we do that, sweetheart?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay guys, so we're just going to add our Vietnamese cardinal minnows to our white cloud mountain minnow tub. There's currently 15 in here?
Yeah, 15.
15, okay. So they're going in with the white clouds and the absolute ton of Daphne to hope that we can breed them over the summer. The white clouds have been out here for about 2 weeks now.
Wow, what's so wrong?
And I haven't seen any fryers yet. Daphne is just exploding though.
Shall I release them?
Yeah, release them. We're gonna have to film tomorrow when the sun's out to see them once they're in. Okay, and they're off. Vanishing. Okay, we'll come back tomorrow when the sun's out and see if we can get some better footage. This is the bottom aquarium below the Vietnamese white clouds that have just now been put out in the pond. This was our previous cross guppy. We did a separate video on that. If anyone in the UK wants these, again, if you want them for free, you can happily have them if you can get to us. There's a lot of fry in here. They will pretty much all end up colouring up like these guys. They're more pink than they show in the camera. So yeah, I'm thinking we're going to end the video here because we've already taken up a lot of your time and I don't have that much wine left, so we'll come back another day and complete the fish room tour, because we've done like 9 tanks now and we have a total of 30, so we might have to break this down into 3 parts. So as always, thank you for watching, guys. We really appreciate that, and all of our subscribers, thank you very much.
Thanks, bye.
Bye.